perspectives.
Hi everyone. Well, today I want to talk about Italian culture. So, Italy has been considered by many people as the epicenter of human civilization. Located at the southern part of Europe, Italy has a rich history since ancient times. It should be noted that, unlike the ancient times, nowadays Italy has a mixture of people who have emigrated from various parts of the world. Besides music, arts, and religion, Italy also boasts of a well-performing economy and political structure, which have far-reaching effects to the rest of the world. My interest in Italy started when I was a child. I remember that I saw programs about Italian on television, and I liked listening to how they talked. After many years, I decided to start studying Italian and learn a little more about its culture. So today I want to share with you the knowledge that I have acquired these months. So in this presentation, I will explain first what languages are spoken in Italy. Subsequently, I will talk about Italian gastronomy and some dishes. And finally, I will share my experience learning about Italian culture and the language. So, what languages are spoken in Italy? The official language of Italy is Italian, but in addition, German, Slavic, Greek, Albanian, and various dialects are spoken. Some of the languages and dialects spoken in Italian are Piemontese, Lombardo, Ligure, Emilio-Romagnolo, Venetiano, Friulano, Ladino, Catalan, Toscano, Corso, Napolitano, Marchigiano, Calabrese, Siciliano, Sardo, Bresciano, Trentino, Genovese, and many more. So in addition, something important when we communicate in Italy is body language. Since that way we can communicate with someone who speaks in a different dialect or language. So at the beginning of October, I took a seminar called L'importanza dei gesti in Italia, where a teacher, Vincenzo or Enzo, gave the seminar from Italy because he is from the Napoli region. At first, it was a bit difficult to communicate with him. The reason is he cannot speak English or Spanish. He only speaks Italian. So I think you can imagine how difficult it was. I needed to write all the things to translator. And I was afraid because I didn't know if he will understand me or if my accent will be okay, but I did it. I did it well. So I really acquired a lot of knowledge during the 2 hours of the seminar. Those of us who participated managed to have a conversation with him. We learned about various things that are common and important in Italy. He even taught us some bad expressions, and it was something very funny and exciting because I never imagined talking to an Italian. So today I want to share with you some of the expressions. And well, as you can say here, this with your hands, if you make this sign, it means I will kick your ass. Also, this famous thing, like this is getting scared. Oh, well, it's like similar to the thing that we made in Spanish, when we open the hand and at the same time we close it. I think you understand what sign I'm talking about. The next one means what do you want or why. The another one with the two fingers, you move it and it means spaghetti. Also, this means in your face and you can make it like this. This one is when you want to say that something is expensive, you can do this, or when you want to refer to money. And this is cut it off, like when you are cutting with scissors. So, Italian gastronomy. Without a doubt, when we think of Italian gastronomy, the first thing that comes to mind is pasta and pizza. So it is important to note that in Italian cuisine, a great variety of aromas and flavors representative of the Mediterranean come together and combine. So some of the most famous dishes are spaghetti alla bolognese. It's a pasta that is served with a spicy tomato sauce and a little minced meat. I remember that my teacher told me once that in Italy, cutting pasta in half or breaking pasta is a sin. So it is something that should never be done in front of an Italian. Personally, I would like to do that because I am curious about the reaction of an Italian if I could do that. So another dish is lasagna. The most common is to cook it with pasta sheets, bechamel sauce, cheese, and meat. The another one is pizza. Italian pizza is the Italian dish that has the most presence worldwide, and this irresistible variation of bread is so versatile that it can be combined with ingredients for any type of taste. So about desserts, you can talk about gelato, that it is a dessert with a denser consistency and a stronger flavor than traditional ice cream. And the most common flavors are chocolate, pistachio, almond, hazelnut, raspberry, among others. And finally, tiramisu. It is a pastry with mascarpone cheese, traditionally made with coffee and liquor. On Tuesday 26th, I was encouraged to prepare this cake. It was a bit expensive to buy all the ingredients, but I was fascinated with the result. I felt happy because I followed the original recipe and everything tastes very good. If in doubt, I will prepare it again someday because the flavor, the process, the decoration is something that is enjoyed very much. So my experience learning about Italian culture and the language. I started my Italian classes in September. I was terrified because I didn't know if I was going to be able to learn, speak, and write Italian. I remember that the first day the teacher asked, "Why do you want to learn Italian?" And I gave a vague answer because the language catches my attention. But after that, I was left thinking, why do I do it? And I spent a few days like that until I understood it. My desire to learn a new language is because I want the best for myself. I want to improve myself and acquire as much knowledge as possible for me. So I had forgotten that as a child, I said that one day I will live in Italy or that I will travel to that country, but it was a wish that eventually disappeared due to negative comments in my home. So, as the phrase says, da chi mi fido mi guardi Dio, da chi non mi fido guardare io. It means a man's worst enemies are often those of his own home. I think this phrase, it will depend on the situation, but I decided to put all those comments aside and think what is the best for me. I feel like I have learned quite a bit and feel completely in love with Italy and the language. So it is still difficult for me because it is a completely different language where I had no knowledge whatsoever, but without a doubt, I continue to give my best every day, and my goal is to speak Italian fluently by the end of the year 2022. So I know I can achieve it. As a conclusion, learning about another country is something phenomenal. It changes your perspective and you learn about the culture, language, different characteristics of a country. Personally, I highly recommend that if you have the opportunity to learn Italian or another language, you should do it. It will be difficult at first, but remember that you are the only one who decides whether to continue or not. As many say, learning a new language is a luxury, not a necessity. So that was my presentation. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, I do have, but first I wanted to say that I really enjoyed your presentation. um, my question is that if there is a specific place that you want to visit in Italy and why?
Oh, first, thank you, Karen. I really appreciate it. Italy has 20 regions, where have different characteristics and different things that make them special. But I will choose Napoli. Is the place that most of the people said that pizza tastes in the best way, that have the best flavor. And in that region, it was create the margarita pizza. So I think that will be one of my options.
Okay. Thank you.
Caro, darling, I really want to tell you that it was a really amazing presentation. I really enjoyed your topic. And I want to ask you something related with the gastronomy. So why do you think Italian food is so popular in the world and how it was affected by that?
Okay, thank you, Alexa. I really appreciate it too. And answer your question, I think it has been incredible and Italian culture has spread throughout the world. I think it reveals about the flavors and a bit of the history behind each recipe. We know that there's variations with the recipes, and a clear example is pizza. People have added ingredients over the years, for example, pineapple, mushrooms, different ingredients. So I think it like you can take advantage of that. For that reason, we know that most of the people know the Italian gastronomy for the different ways that people prepare it.
Thank you so much.
Okay, Darlyn. Stay bravissima. If you ever travel to Italy, I'll go with you. Okay, darling, I have a question. Would you like to live the rest of your life in Italy?
Uh, well, I think it will be amazing. I think when you can know another country, um, it will be something great. And yes, of course, I will like to do it. Like first travel to know some of parts of Italy, and after that, I will decide which part I will leave. But definitely, I will do it.
Okay, darling, thank you.
Okay, guys. So thank you for the attention. See you next time.